Hello there, my fellow sim racers. Welcome to this experimental live stream. First time I've ever live streamed anything, so I thought I would play it safe, do it in the middle of the night here in the UK, and I'm going to keep it very simple. All I'm going to be doing is painting this GT4 Aston Martin in iRacing. I enjoy the GT4 series. I've been racing the Porsche for a while, but I want to try the new to me, Aston. So, and as you can see from my streaming setup, I've got a new sort of look with a sort of striped effect, and I've been looking basically just to convert that sort of video stream overlay to match my cars. So I have iRacing UI, I have GIMP ready to go, got the car template, I've got all my logos, all the different colours that I need. So really it's just a point of trying to get this striped design to fit this car. So here we go. Jump in, say hello, ask me anything, and in the meantime let's create some layers and start getting some paint. So first things first, let's get the light blue, the fill, get that layer in and done and sorted. So what we will do is we'll export that into the iRacing folder for the car, and it has to be a TGA. Export that, do a quick refresh, and hopefully now we should have a light blue looking car. So there's the base layer, that's the colour the car's going to be, and then we're going to go dark blue for the stripes. Right, back to GIMP. Let's make this a little bit bigger so we can get the side in. Let's get the wire in. And let's start like stripe one. What we will do is create a new folder. Stripes. We'll put that in there. And we'll also do ready for when the logos go on later. So we want it's going to be dark blue. Use the line tool. So we want to sort of, this is going to be the final, this is the last stripe, which is the border for all the following blue. So what should we do? Come in front of the door to the roof, stroke path, and we'll 12.5 and we'll duplicate that. That's not quite right because it's going to go on the roof, isn't it? Oh, lovely. So we'll update the paint. I really want that line there to line up with that line there. So we'll go back. We'll go 15, 50. Should we go 15, 50? Let's go 1250 down the bottom. See what that does if we really stretch that line out. Oh, hang on a minute. Where's 1250? Stroke that. Let's update the paint. Still not happy with where that's kissing up there. So just move this line along. Keep it at the same angle. So I quite like the way the angle was. Update. That's it. Yeah, and so everything's going to be dark blue after here, and then we're going to create some lines to go in the following. Yeah, I quite like that angle. It should line up nicely. So we'll copy that one. We also need to make another layer, stripe number 2. That's going to be double the first. 25. New layer, stripe number 3. This one's going to wade in at 50. So the first one, it now becomes the last one. So we'll shovel it forward and we'll start spacing it out. So at the moment now we're going to create the 3 stripes that you see on the video overlay. Fingers crossed. And then once we've made it all up together, so we know stripe number 4 is not going to move. I want to evenly space this out now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we do the same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, I didn't have them too badly spaced out, did I? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25. Right. Just take the wire off for a sec. Let's refresh. Pop over to iRacing. And that's it. 12.5, 25, 50. It's only a thin line there because that's going to be the border for the blue. And then what we do is we'll delete the top off because I only want it to go between the on the door frame itself, between the sill and the door. And then we can sort out what we're going to do with the logo. Right, back to GIMP. Create a new new color layer, and that's going to sit right at the bottom, back out on its own, and we can start getting a better idea just before we start deleting everything. Paint this section in. Let's hope and pray that the GT4s are running at a track I like, a track I know. Otherwise I'm going to be painting this and not racing it for a week. Although we are getting ever so close, aren't we, to the end of the season. There. 3 stripes, border, straight in. Lines up nicely with that corner there, so the rear screen acts as the border, so it just keeps everything clean and tidy. Do you know what? I'm happy with that. They're all evenly spaced, 25, 25, 25. All the stripes are in. So we'll merge it all down as one layer. And then I can start tidying it up. Right, let's refresh, make sure we're happy. Ah, that's better. The car is now matching the stream overlay. So we just paint the rest of the car blue to match everything. Again. Right, so what we'll now do, duplicate that layer. Transform, flip it, find it, bring it into play. Might have to just tweak it ever so slightly. But hopefully, if we can find a point on the car, look, I think we can just see it. Oh, there's a little spot there level with that. So we look for the same on the other side. looks pretty good. Yep, I'm happy with that. So we'll refresh it. Over to iRacing. Ah, brilliant. And we've got the same. The other side lines up with the window. Just in front of the handle. Just in front of the door handle. Absolutely perfect. Right. Let's go back. Let me zoom out a bit. Keep the wire on so we know we're going. Go to the colour layer. Paint this all in blue. Try not to get it. I should really make that a bit smaller, but haven't missed any bits out. Oh, do a refresh. Ah, there we go. So what we'll do now is we'll find all these rear sections. Let's get the colour sorted. That dead easy. Let's hope those small little bits there I've just painted are all to do it. I believe they're going to go in there, I think. Now what it can be tricky is trying to find some of the smaller pieces. That's all rear end because that's front there. So this is the rest of the rear bumper. I'm pretty sure I saw like a little gurney flap or something on the rear wing. Yeah. We're probably gonna have to find, which I'm gonna take a guess at being that. Right, take the wire off. Update. Oh yeah, look, got that strip in. And I don't think we've missed anything. And that is the basic design. So we've got the colours in, we've got the stripes in, we've got everything at the back end all painted up. Time to celebrate. Right, before I go too much further, I shall save this one. Look, or should we go? Aston GT4 2023 blue GIMP livery. Right, if it all else fails and the computer crashes, I've saved it. Right, so we've got the blue in. Now, while I'm on the colour layer, I want to bring in the black. And I want to highlight things like door mirrors, which I believe is that, along with that. Yeah, that's got them. Now I don't know whether I might put my logo actually inside that stripe, in which case I'm not sure if I want to highlight the door handle or not. I don't think there's any other little bits of trim that I want to pick out in black. Mirrors, sills are done, the trim around the back, the trim around the front, the wing. Actually, it's a very nice template, isn't it? Yeah. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So what we will do is stripe side, because that's the side we've been working on, and then side one is the other. So we don't need to worry about that now. It's on with the logos, and I'm going to go with, I've got doubled up layer. That's what I put on my Honda, but I don't think I've got enough space for it. I'd rather go for the long logo and get it in the trim itself. Copy. I want to aim to get it in that. So we'll paste that as a new layer. Hello. Right. What do you reckon? Let's drop it down to 500. Give me half an idea. Slap it in the middle and we'll rotate it about. Back a bit. Try and get it so it matches. Do you know what? That looks pretty good, doesn't it? So now we've just... What do you reckon? 350? Should we go for that? Oh, that's going to be 300, isn't it? What's 200 there? What does that give us? Oh, no. Try, just check that out with the wire. So move it up. That doesn't look too bad, does it? That doesn't look too bad. Fits in there a treat. So you've got the option of putting it there. What do you think? Should I go with what I did with the Porsche? Let me bring that up. So that's what I did with the Porsche. That was the first livery I did. You can see I've got it in there. But I went different with the Honda because there was more space between the numbers and the stripes, and I could get the block logo in, and I thought that looked better because when I put the logo in the stripe, it made the car look really long. But as you can see, there's not a lot of gap here, and I put the stripe in there, and I quite like that clean look. I suppose I could try. I'm not sure that block's going to work, you know. I'm not sure that's going to work. Let's paste that as a layer. Just drag it over, even it out a little bit. Right, let's go straight down. 350. Where is it? I nearly lost it. I don't know. Something about just slotting it in there. What did it? Just seems more appealing to my eye. We could just make it a tad smaller. Perhaps the 200 was the better call. It'll just... It's just, yeah, I prefer that. I've got a couple of logos to go here. I've got one to go here, one up here. So it should sort of balance the car out as we get more on it. But I'm going with that. I'm going with that. So that's logo side. We'll copy that. And we'll whiz it over this side. Let's transform it about. Might get the wire back up. Because we know it's pretty close to the bottom there, don't we? Yes, mate, yeah. Yeah, another night. The joys of working late is that even when you're not working, you still can't go to bed early. And I usually just sit at the rig, create, design and paint cars, but I thought I would just stream this one for no other reason than I didn't know if I'd be the only person daft enough to be up this time of night, and it would have seemed that you're up as well, my friend. Oh, I can't remember if I refreshed that now. Yep. So spin it around and it's there. I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with it here for now. Hopefully the other logos here are going to balance it out. I just don't like that big slab-sided logo. I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. I decided to do what I wasn't going to do, and that was live stream with no notice in the middle of the night with what can only be described as watching paint dry. but I got the urge to play with live streaming. It's the only thing I've never done. I'm not brave enough to race something live, but I thought, how can't go too far wrong, can you? Painting something live. Oh, as he hits the mic. Right, so we've got the stripes in, we've got the blue at the back end, we've picked out little bits of trim in black. We're going to go with the logo in the stripe. So yeah, I don't have to be at work, but I'm still up thinking late. Actually, oh crikey, not bad timing for you to pop up, because your logo is about to go on. It's going to be the first one. Copy that, come onto this side, edit, we'll scale that down. I'm not too sure where that panel... Oh, that's no good. That's no good there. Art Attack, what was that program from years ago? Was it Heartbeat? Heartbeat with Tony Hart. Morph. I don't know if you can hear, but there is a hamster chewing away at his cage in the background. So yeah, I have got a small animal with me, making a nuisance of itself. But yeah, I'm doing a bit of painting by numbers. Can't go too far wrong, but I've got to move the logo. And yes, I am using GIMP, only because I've used it for so long, I know it inside out. I'm too old to keep learning new things. But we got to move this logo. I'm going to drop it in there or up there. Let's have a look. Let's get it either side of the I think it needs to be a bit smaller. Let's go with 70. No, we'll go with 50. Go with 50, sorry. We're going to make it a bit smaller. Heartbeat was the... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Nick Berry and all that lot. Heartbeat. So what was the one then with the gallery when they showed you all the paintings that the kids did? He was Tony Hart, wasn't he? Oh crikey. I am not going to start Googling that now. I'm going to go down the rabbit warren of kids programs from my youth. We haven't got long enough to check all that out. Let's just take the wire off for a sec so I can just get a cleaner look. Ah, it drops into that shadow, look. That's definitely got to go back where it was. That's better. Got to be able to see it. Got to be able to see it. Take heart. Yes. Ah, that music they used to play in the background. When you used to sit there and try and work out what those kids had actually drawn. Duplicate that. Put the wire back in. Because it was Morph to begin with. What did he have later on? Was because Morph was orangey brown, and they had that other one that was grey. It was like his brother or something. Like they introduced a sidekick later on. Right, we got that one in. What I do want to do is, I know what else I wanted to do, is look at the back. Crikey, it's busy, isn't it? Where are you going to stick a logo there? Alright, I'll come back to that. We'll do the front. We'll do the front, and I'm going to go with this one. Yeah. Chaz. Yes. Yeah, shame Ken, yeah. Chaz. Right. Make this a bit smaller. Zoom out. Oh, there it is. Nope, don't move the big. Can I just grab the edge of it? Yeah. Spin it around. Pop. Come down the edge. Even it up. That's it. And then what we do there is we'll get the YouTube logo then next. Bit of shameless self-promotion. Paste that. Ooh. This only needs to be little, doesn't it? Oh, crikey, it's still massive. Let's go with 25 and see what that does. That's a bit better, isn't it? It might still be too big. Don't want it to overpower. Just never got caught. Yeah, it's too big. I don't like that. Too big. I reckon 20 is going to bring it in line Yeah, more of that IMSA. I think I like that. I like that. I like that. I think I can bring that closer down on beyond that crease there. Perhaps I could go over there. No, I don't want to go over the crease. I don't like the way it looks when that happens. So let's zoom in. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Round logo, YouTube on there. So we're going to get an iRacing logo on there. And you know what? It's coming together. And we're on the home stretch. Remind me to save it before it crashes. I have had it right, YouTube front, so I know what everything is in future. Logo front, and it doesn't help having a blinking great big mic in front of your face. Glute side. Is that one? Yeah. Blocking the flaming keyboard. Oh, I'm not going to delete that layer yet because I don't know whether I'm going to put that round the back. So what we do next, get the old little socials in. Paste as another new layer. Scale that. Height. Let's go 25. Now they should tuck nicely there, shouldn't they? Yep. Yes, 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 yes. That was quick and easy, wasn't it? Spin them around. You spin me right round, baby, right round. That's in, that's in, that's in. Right. Next up, trading paints. Yeah, funny enough, it is. Cheers. Sipping away. Yeah, this is when I'm not driving a bus in and out of London up and down the M4 all night long. I tend to use this opportunity just to, I don't know, sit here. I don't like to race at night. It's usually after finishing a shift or on a night off. I'm too tired to get stuck in and start concentrating on a race, but what am I doing? Edit, copy visible. Quite often I'll paint a car, I'll tweak a thumbnail, I'll start thinking about titles, I might put together some shorts. And this is why you find that every time I make a video, there's something slightly different. Because I couldn't go to sleep, so I tweaked something. And this is how my nights go. Hours wasted. Paste this new layer. Doing absolutely nothing, achieving nothing. remember which one I adjusted. I think it's 150. Oh no, other way around. I do have a bit of a... I'm going to go with 40 because there's not a lot of space to get these in. I'm starting to build up a little formula of what works and what doesn't, so I get an idea of what the logo sizes are going to be. That's Trading Paints, because, well, we all know we have to upload this to Trading Paints, and we run Trading Paints in the background so we can see our logos and everybody else's. So in return, it's only fair that you give them a shout out. Talking of shout outs, this is one for new layer. My old friend Rich over at Pit Lanes, who's now on Twitch. Might help him grab a viewer. Right, that needs to go up because I want this above that fat line there, so it stays above the crease. Right. Oh, look at that, look. That's what's frustrating, isn't it, about these templates, is they're just not quite... I wanted to use all the space available. Well, I'm not gonna split these logos into two, and then I'm gonna make them smaller so they fit in there. Ew. So we need to go the other side of the door. Crikey, they're gonna make them blinking small, isn't it? Should we try 100? Let's make this a bit bigger while we're working in this small area. Yep. So we'll opt for the same 100. If we pop him in that little space there, he's got his little space there. Refresh. Ah, that's better. That's better. I like that. I like that. Yeah, misses that door. This one needs to come over a bit though. I'm not happy with the way that goes. Oh, it's getting a bit close to the trim the other side now, isn't it? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back again, aren't I? Nope, that's it. That's it. I'm happy with that. So what we will do now is name these, and then I can transfer them over to the other side. So this pit side, SoCal side. I've got got my own little names for these now. Trade side. It should be SoCal side 1. SoCal side 1. Duplicate. Trade. Duplicate. Use that little fellow over there. Trade side. Right. We are on the home stretch. Spin it round. Spin it. Let's get a bit of wire. Move him up out of the way. It's about right, isn't it? Yeah. There's a couple up from there, but slightly larger, isn't it? So, yeah, that's about right. This one fits in there a treat like that. Let's refresh and have a look. That's the jobby. Got training points, so we're just going to get a little iRacing logo up there. Got the front logo in. It's annoying me about that back though. Ain't going to get a long logo in there because that's in the way, the jack. Not going to get a long logo in there because of all that. I'm going to have to go for a small square logo there, I think. Offset the numbers. If I make it big enough, it bugs me when I can't have something even. Alright. That bugs me. I don't know if you can see there. I see like I've got, you can get that there. See, nice long logo in there. That's what I want. Frustrating. Place as new layout. Let's zoom back out. Wing end plates. That's that little selection there, isn't it? Now it's got to come out. Go above the mask. And these are teeny weeny, aren't they? Scale. We'll go with 50 to start with. I think it's going to go even smaller than that, isn't it? I just want to check I'm in the right area. Apparently not. Okay. Oh, of course, that's not the blinking wings, is it? You can see from there. That's them there. Let's have a look. That's it. Transform 180. What do you reckon? I'm going to scale that down. What's 35 look like? It's got to go a bit higher, isn't it? It's not an ideal logo, really. I should look for a better one. I should put a square one on, really. That'll do. I think I'm going to do that for the next one. I'm going to have to spin that back round, aren't I? Aha. this on the other side. Right, let's just make sure we're on the right panel. Yeah, I knew we'd have to spin that round. Dunk, dunk. Just lined it up. So we've got little iRacing, trading paints, pit lanes, gluten-free driver, got my social logos, got my logo, YouTube, everything's all on the other side. We got the stripes in place, we got the light blue, the dark blue. Got the bits of trim picked out in black. Now I'm hoping to get a little logo on there. That's still bugging me about the back, but I'm going to hold on and do that last. Now here, Simrig Racers United. That will probably not ring a bell to anybody, but the dedicated few, as that. Man alive, this wing. I'm not going to get that on there, am I? That's too curved, isn't it? We'll paste it and we'll see. I've got to find it. Oh, Simrig Racers United is the name of my little Discord group that I created a long time ago. I don't really plug it much. And as such, it is very quiet. But I noticed that a lot of YouTubers have Discord groups. But they tend to be an extension of their YouTube page or something like that. And I wanted something that... don't move the main thing. I don't know what that's going to look like. I wanted to create a Discord group, but it was just sim racers could go to. Whether you had a channel, not had a channel, whether you created content, pictures, videos, clips, news, anything. And you could just... Oh yeah, that does not work, does it? Rotate. Transform. What does that do then? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. Whatever that is, reset that. Oh my god. Nope, that's not what I want to do either. I will get to tell you about this Discord group in a minute. Hang on. Shit. Scale, rotate. Unified transform. What's that then? Ooh. I just wanted to curve it. I don't really know what I'm doing. What's this do? Right, that's just solved that problem. I'll come back to that, and I'll make a path, and then I'll put a text to path, but I haven't got the font for that. Anyway, that was my Discord group, and every video I do, in the description there will be a link to the Discord group, and you can just go in there and you can say hello. You can post pictures, videos, clips, news, links to your own stuff. It's not tied to me. I post in there, but you can go in there and you can share anything and everything sim racing, whether it's your own content, other content. It's just a place for sim racers. Oh, I better change that back to rotate, and it's just share. So check out any one of my videos, check the description. In fact, there's a link in this live stream description. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Do you know what? I think I'm gonna take that logo that I didn't like on the side, and move it up and make a little logo there. Cancel that, because I know that that's not 35 by 35. I got a feeling 150. Ah, still too big. Excuse me. 100. Try and make it look like it was meant to be. Click that off, and that. It's not brilliant, is it? I suppose I could just not put my name on the back there, but it's always part of a car or a template I don't like, because I can't move numbers, and there's too many holes there that would just blow the thing apart. Right, I'm going to leave that there. I reckon I can get the small little logo in there. Which is a SoCal side. Right. Let's get back on top of this. iRacing wing. iRacing wing 1. SoCal, pit side copy. Alright, let's just make sure we've got everything named. I have the same naming scheme for all the logo, rear, so I can just move between all my different types of liveries, and the same thing is this. The bottom is always side, the flip is always side 1, so whenever I want to adjust, change or alter a logo, I know which ones correspond to which part of the car. Yes, I did. I took the Mondeo and I drove it around Silverstone in its default setup, and then I drove it again with the INI file that you sent me, and it does make a difference. There's a lot more confidence in the corners. You can go into the apex and you can be a bit more aggressive on the turn in, and the back doesn't snap round so much. So yes, I have tried it. Thank you very much for that, because the Mondeo was the trickier of the three cars. I couldn't get any confidence with it. I can now. I know that they are working on the setups with community feedback, and I think they're going to alter the setups in the next 20 in the next patch or update, I believe. Well, that's what I've been led to believe. But yeah, I did try. There we are. Sneak it in. I like that. SoCal bit. I'll tell you what else I did try since the VRC AC Super Tourer mod came out, is I went back and I revisited the Super Touring mod for R Factor 2, which was a conversion of the Andreas FSC Super Touring mod for Race 07, because I wanted to reference check the Assetto Corsa mod, because I wasn't 100% sure about it at first. There was something not quite, and it is to do with setup. So I went back because I liked that R Factor 2 Super Touring mod, and now I don't. The AC mod is far better than you think it is. It's when you go and try something else, which are again late 90s BTC Super Tourers, and that R Factor 2, fantastic tyre model, force feedback. Tried it the same track, 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the Silverstone National, and I've gone from thinking that was a fantastic Super Touring mod for R Factor 2 to no. I went straight back to the AC one, tried it again. So the VRC Super Touring mod for AC is better than the Super Touring mod for R Factor 2 now. I've only ever painted a car in iRacing. I've never done any other sim, because I don't know why. Well, Race Room you can't, and that's the only other title that I play a lot online with. I did try R Factor 2 many moons ago, but they have a specific file format that GIMP doesn't natively support, so you have to get a plugin. And back then, I don't know, years ago, the plugin didn't work well with transparency, so I had trouble with the windows, so I kind of gave up. Photoshop has native support. Is it DSS files or something like that, .dss? But I don't have Photoshop, I have GIMP, so I gave that up. But really, you got AC, ACC. I don't race a lot of that online, so I don't really feel the need to have my own livery. So I paint in iRacing, I use GIMP. You've got, I can open the PSD files, I can then convert them to TAG files, so everything can be read. It's just an easy sim to paint for, apart from the fact that you're working in 2D, you got to try and guess that what it's going to be like when it goes out in 3D. But the new iRacing UI, the paint shop in that is fantastic, because you can just load the car up. You don't even need to own the car. I've painted cars that I haven't owned for other people, and I can, with the UI. Before, you used to have to take go on a test session, put the car out on the track, and then use the refresh option on track. So of course you had to own the car to be able to test drive it, but that was a rigmarole. Now I can just fire up the UI, hit paint shop, select a car, and I can view it in any angle like that. Zoom in and out. This has been a godsend. Right, rear logo, rear things, up, dum, da, da, dum, da. YouTube, da, 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 da. Do you know what? I think we're getting pretty close to having this logo sorted. Everything's all labelled. Yep. Stripes are labelled. That's the colour label. Colour. iRacing wire. Pitbox, pitbox, pitbox. I'm going to go for the dark for that. Let's find the little box. It's in a corner somewhere normally. There it is. Right. That is version 1 of the new Sim Racing Jason livery. Things I'm going to look at: a way of setting up a curved path there to put the Discord link in, because I'm starting to just push that a little bit more now we've got 1,000 subs. And I'm going to rework this rear logo. I'm going to try, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but this is V1. This is what I'm going to upload to Trading Plates, and this is what I'm going to be racing next week. I'm going to record some races, so give us a sub if you want to see this thing out on track, and you want to find out whether I can get it from the start to the finish without denting or scratching it. So what we'll do now is we'll find a nice angle, nice picture, and then we will grab a shot of that. Alright, that's that. Right, do you know what? I think that's all done. Everything's all labelled, everything's all in order, everything's all in place. Do you know what? I think that's pretty good. I've been going for what? An hour and 20 minutes. I really appreciate the fact that a few of you dropped in, got involved in the chat and said something. I just assumed that this would be a live stream to nobody, but I just wanted to test the functionality. I wanted to see whether I had it all set up and I could do it, and whether I felt brave enough to expand and do a little bit more live in future at a more friendly hour. But appreciate you joining it. There'll be links to the description to my Twitters, the Instas, the Discord group. But as I say, I am going to race it, so keep an eye out on my YouTube channel and see how I get on. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to finish off my drink, upload this to Trading Paints, and expect a picture of this to appear on my socials later on this morning. Okay, bye bye everybody. Thank you very much. Let's see if I can swap these scenes over now. Fingers crossed.